messed up, no. Bad news is to beat your home, nigga. Yeah. Go on, get on that ass real quick one time. 144, baby.
They said you get on, you gon' represent. I said, of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I ride that bitch just like a horse. She about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, me whole car. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You even Lord or this Lord, told that bitch is either or. Yeah, I know them niggas ain't cut like that. I swear I'm to our core. Wait up, let me make a call right quick. I'ma start another war. I was hurting when she left, but I don't care about any more. I need a Vaseline like my Nina Puffer bar. Took a Zach, watch the dark. Matter of fact, like a dart. Any problem, let them come. We gon' snatch they soul like Shang Tsung. Put them out of service, keep them tools like Miss Hopper Free. Try to hold me, it's way too late. I'm headed straight to the safe. Throw that one up like a trophy. I'm that nigga, ain't no debate. Told them boys we taking note. Call them up like set the date. This shit a piece of cake. Yeah, my bitches came from Whole Foods. Told them put on that top 3. Then bring me my house shoes. Don't make excuses, make moves. These niggas ungrateful, gotta show them UBK rules. I'm making hits like I can't lose. They said you get on, you gon' represent. I said of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I ride that bitch just like a horse. She about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, me whole car. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You even Lord or this Lord, told that bitch is either or. Yeah, I know them niggas ain't cut like that. I swear I'm to our core. Yeah, I just got off the call. I'ma start another war. Spit a plate up with my niggas, get your knife and your fork. He ain't locked in with the count and with you speaking to me fart. Yeah, I just took the floor. Ain't no cowards in my campaign. They can't stop the campaign. Tell them bring the champagne. They know I'm a champion. They can see the outcome. Get them niggas bad, got them tied down and out there. Can't do with them steppers, niggas been down since day one. We run up the bands, bitch like Dylan. They say you get on, you gon' represent. I said of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I ride that bitch just like a horse. Yeah, about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, we whole cart. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You either Lord or this Lord, told that bitch is either or. I told you niggas, you ain't cut like that. I swear I'm to our car. And I just made the call. We gon' start another war.
Bust their head.
ODing on a beat, Narcan flow. Got my... We outside. We outside with it. That temperature's getting hot, we take it outside. You run your mouth up in this club, we take it outside. I got my killers with me, you won't make it outside. Outside, cause we outside. Before the COVID had the mask and we was outside. The Glock loaded, extra mag and it's outside. There's one west for that bag and we outside. We outside. I got the world in the palm of my hand. One west sleeve stretch, do it live on the gram. Had a whole world viewing, click and subscribe. Had them niggas off the block, tell them shooters they want a job. I just put them on the payroll. When I get control them, I just mold them like they Play-Doh. Soldiers giving halos, trying to get up at them pesos. 40 cows send you out of space, Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos, leave you all boxed up, all cause my delivery. I be on that prime shit, take you time to get with me. Got me like Vladimir, treat you like the Ukraine. Raid your little city, now you boating like Usain. Scope costs more than the rifle, I got new aim. Fresh kick, spit with the blick, not my shoe game. Used to have a dirty 30 tied to a shoestring. Now I got that Ruger 5 and 7, that's my boot thing. That temperature's getting hot, we take it outside. You run your mouth up in this club, we take it outside. I got my killers with me, you won't make it outside. Outside, cause we outside. Before the COVID had the mask and we was outside. The Glock loaded, extra mag and it's outside. There's one west for that bag and we outside. We outside. That temperature's getting hot, we take it outside. You run your mouth up in this club, we take it outside. I got my killers with me, you won't make it outside. Outside, cause we outside. Before the COVID had the mask and we was outside. The Glock loaded, extra mag and it's outside. There's one west for that bag and we outside. We outside. I don't talk hardly, be there when you me. Sending Philly clippers at your head like a baldy. Chopper get to roaring down your block like a Harley. No, this ain't a big hog, this the big dog.
In your city, swinging through the jungle like it's pitfall. In the water wading, marching to my cadence. Big bursts of thunder in my hands like I'm raiding. Shitty Mortal Kombat sounds, but I ain't playing.
Look 'em in the eye before the war like a weigh-in. I'm up in the AM, politicking movements with that Draco from the vid because it's proven. Waiting on my brother how to bid, he ain't do shit. That's how life go. Win some, you lose. Seen a little nigga beat a big nigga out his shoes. Seen that nigga come back, pull up with a gun strap, rob everybody outside, told him run that. We outside, that temperature's getting how we take it outside. You run your mouth up in the club, we take it outside. I got my killers with me, you won't make it outside. Outside, outside, yeah, we outside. Before the COVID had the mask and we was outside. My Glock loaded, extra mag and it's outside. It's 1 West for that bag and we outside. Outside, outside, yeah, we outside. That temperature's getting how we take it outside. You run your mouth up in this club, we take it outside. I got my killers with me, you won't make it outside. We outside, outside, and we outside. Outside, outside, yeah, we outside. We outside, outside, yeah, we outside. It's 1 West on them corners and we outside. We outside, outside with it.
Back roll.
Send my bro a kite quick. Ties of war, we ain't forget about you. Keep your light lit. Rappers can't see, most of them scared to witness. Go and close your eyes, there's one right here for the trenches. Bad bitches, natural hair or extensions. Hood niggas that'll probably grip like some dentures. Brothers on them fences, 23 and 1 out. Praying that that commissary hit before it run out. Bitches on the gram, dog filter with their tongue out. Couldn't stay home because they found the dugout. Closed casket, burner in the low jacket. My co-captain, riding on these whole rappers, my hoes fabulous. Now I don't mean that derogatory, but I'm a player and there's no my women riding for me. I avoided Maury, I got 2 jets. If I can't make it through for them, then I'm useless. Sit down that roof, Chris, with a couple bosses. After the war, just to count our losses, there's not many. You see a smile on my face, but I'm not friendly. Gone on my way, sipping white Henny. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know light. Gotta got my heart grip, my bow tie. Waiting on this war in my whole life. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know light. Gotta got my heart grip, my bow tie. Living in this war in my whole life. My whole life. It's so melodic. When I be dropping this ebonics, this ghetto phonics, it got me on the level supersonic. My bomb atomic, and you know where you can find me. Somewhere probably folding this paper origami. My name is pure as the Dasani, my wave is like a tsunami. I went from 0 to 100, feeling like Ricky Bobby. I made a deal with the Reaper. Got a couple wives, they some keepers. Talk a lot of shit, but you can't walk a mile in my sneakers. Bitches go to Miami, come home with change features. Now she got a BBL, her ass fatter. Trying to show up all them niggas that laughed at her. Now when they see her, they only wanna fuck her. They just wanna touch her, they don't wanna cuff her. They just wanna come and kick it with her like a punter. Turned her to a runner, now it's all aboard the train. Fenty on her face, but it's not concealing the pain, it's a shame. That's why I'm in the hood like some rap snacks. I know niggas kill you and your mama for a scat pack. Dark tint, matte black, they do it for half that. Had you like 90s Missy in a fucking trash bag. I'm from Philly, we don't do bank accounts, just cash app. I spit a verse and I just watch the time slow. This that God flow, this that shit that rappers die for. This that uncut Taha Wall straight from Pablo Escobar. I be at the bar like Moscato. They think it's effort, but no, this that block work. Make the countermeasures, take pleasures, making an op hurt. Lighters in the sky, cause every verse is a concert. My mind work at speed jump.
this is Rudy Speech, man. We got Captain Tower in the building. Yeah. So, Cap, man, let us know where you from.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all having me, man, on Rudy Speech, man. I'll break it down right quick,
don't forget it. One West in my brain, one West in my heart, one West when I finish, one West when I start. Big shine, big glow. I be gone till November, let my bitch know. I'm back by the winter, bubbling like Crisco. I need my pockets all swollen like a lymph node. Talking out the side of your neck, get you a slit throat. I stay broke, don't care if I got a million. Looking down on me, I put your brains on the ceiling. Fuck kicking down the door, we bout to demo the building. Fake cats all in these groups, I wonder who ya. Shoot ya off your pulpit, hallelujah. 4-pound gun youngin' down like it's a cougar. On my feet, combat boots, or is it Puma? Words spreading around about me, none of it rumor. All truth, very big facts, very large caliber on very small gaps. Compact pistols, ladders, and all that. About to throw the switch in the Nina for rapid fire. Got the 5.7 equipped with the magnifier. Boom shakalaka equipped with the rim rocker. We ain't really got beef, yeah, Ramak would have been shot ya. The best rhymer since Pac and Big Papa. Big llama, big juice, I'm Big Jamba. Quarter tank of gas, I ride like a big timer. No informer, no sweat, not in China. My conglomerate wreck like King Konga. No Asian pun me, no chink in armor. Remain calm throughout pain that bring trauma. Stay focused on things that bring commas. Took all pressure, applied and made diamonds. Stayed true, kept shit pure, my name honored. Paid all dues and debts and kept promise. Make sure you show respect, pay homage. I'm one West bred, one West vetted, one West pumping through my blood, don't forget it. One West in my brain, one West in my heart. One West when I'm finished, one West when I start. I said I've been one West bred, one West vetted, one West pumping through my blood, don't forget it. One West in my brain, one West in my heart. One West when I'm finished, one West when I start. I'm the hottest on the market, don't make me start it. I'ma pull up in a Spider-Man and Peter Parker. I remember days was trapping out the apartment. Now one West about put me up in a starship. About to fly the friendly skies in this bitch. Spit the truth on the corners, I lie a little bit. I'm a stand-up nigga, I die before I switch. Down, no we up, I'm cool with who I with. I'ma be war the king and stay dangerous. Hold down the biz and fam, remain blameless. Now rappers drippy with styles we made famous. First with studs and spikes in any city. Designers charge a stack for shit that can't fit me. Had fringes on my coattail way before Jimmy. Funny how the general ain't even see a penny. Better show respect, get smoked like a chimney. Keep my name out your mouth, don't even think it. Send a real Smith at y'all, no Jada Pinkett. Both ball heads, my grain a $1.50. Lost my man to the game, that pain that stuck with me. Had to find a cheat code to the street though, cause them niggas getting foul, shoot you like a free throw. Keep spitting acid like a Mino, and the nigga be the nicest with a mean flow. Try to ride my wave, you gon' need a speedboat. I'm hot like 100 degrees in a peacoat. Scarf in the sweater, I embark every letter. It's UPK, not a part, but together. Homie, I've been one West bred, one West vetted, one West pumping through my blood, don't forget it. One West in my brain, one West in my heart. One West when I'm finished, one West when I start. One West bred, one West vetted, one West pumping through my blood, don't forget it. One West in my brain, one West in my heart. One West when I'm finished, one West.
All right, clap it up. First priest. Oh, wait. First priest. Is that register?
Ras Karab, Banya Howder, Banya Sharab.
Ras Karab, Banya Howder, Banya Sharab.
Yahweh Bashim Al Shah Bakathum.
Yahweh Bashim Yachah Brakatah.
By Australia.
Majum means to stand. Panakwadam, turn to face the east. We're going to do the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanaw, Shabbat Shemayim, Kwadah, Hayah, Shimka, Yahweh, Malakaka, Taba'ah, Batazaka, Hayah, Aisha, Ba'aratazah, Kawa, Hayah, Bashamayim, Nathan Lanau, Lakam, Ka, Yawam, what's the luck now? Kabawat now. Kasalak now. Kabawat you now. Wala Kabayad now. Banasar one. A ball. How we shine now. My young. Right. Kaya. Laka. Hamalakwa. Waha'ala. What the para. La William. Amon.
Lord's Prayer in the English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth. As it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. And forgive us our debt. As we forgive our debtors. Lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. Thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. So be it.
The Hakak, the power in the Hebrew, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Baba Kashah, Nathan Lanau, Hakak, Lara Pa'ah, Call Makalah, Wakal Madawa, Hakak, Latahar, Hamatazarayim, Hakak, Lahakim, Hamathim, Hakak, Al-Rakawa, Hatama'ala, the Garshan, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, the Wada Aman.
Talk the power in the Hebrew, in the English. Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh Shai. Please give us the power. Power to heal. All manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the leper. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you, so be it.
Prayer to bless Israel in the Hebrew. When you hear the words Hagun, Magun, say the name of a loved one. Got it? Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Barak Lanau, Wayasharala, Wahabaya, Sapari, Barak, Rapah, Magun, Hagun, Azanya Allah. Nadaya.
Her name.
The house. Good. It's all good. The house of Banaya.
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 The house of Rakam Ya'ala.
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 Ya'ila.
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 The entire Anderson family.
The entire Anderson family.
The entire Luckett family.
The entire Luckett family.
The entire Thornton family.
The entire Thornton family.
The entire Jordan family.
The entire Jordan family.
The entire McAllister family.
The entire McAllister family.
The entire Keith family.
The entire Keith family.
Done.
The house of Azanya Allah.
The house of Azanya Allah.
House of Azanya Allah.
House of Azanya Allah.
House of Azanya
The
Allah.
house of Azanya Allah.
Sister Nadia.
Sister Nadia.
Sister Nadia.
Sister Nadia.
Sister Nadia.
Sister Nadia.
House of Bunnya.
The house of Banaya.
House of Bunnya. The house of Bunnya.
The house of Banaya.
House of Bunnya.
The house of Banaya.
The house of Rakam Ya'ala.
The house of Rakam Ya'ala.
House of Rakam Ya'ala.
The house of Rakam Ya'ala.
House of Rakam Ya'ala.
The house of Rakam Ya'ala.
All Israel.
All Israel.
Done.
The house of Azanya Allah.
The house of Azanya
The
Allah.
house of Azanya Allah.
The house of Azanya
The
Allah.
house of Azanya Allah.
The house of Azanya Allah.
Sister Nadia.
Sister Nadia.
Sister Nadia.
Sister Nadia.
Sister Nadia.
Sister Nadia.
The house of Banaya.
The house of Banaya.
The house of Banaya.
The house of Banaya.
The house of
The
Banaya.
house of Banaya.
The house of Rakam Ya'ala.
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 The house of Rakam
The
Ya'ala.
house of Rakam Ya'ala.
The house of Aram.
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 All Israel.
All Israel. Sister, you have anyone you want to send prayers up to?
The Brown family.
The Brown family. So we say the Brown. We say the Brown family 3 times.
Okay.
So go ahead.
The Brown family.
The Brown family. The Brown family. The Brown family. That's it. Ba'ashem Yahawashi.
Ba'ashem Yahawashi.
The water Aman.
Water Aman.
In the English, pray to bless Israel in the English. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh.
Bless us.
Bless us.
And Israel.
And Israel.
And the school.
And the school.
Bless.
Bless.
Heal.
Heal.
Shield.
Shield.
Protect.
Protect.
In the name of Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh.
Thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah.
Asha'ah.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Ahahari.
Ahahari.
Ma'ayan.
Ma'ayan.
Yaba'ah.
Yaba'ah.
Izari.
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 Ma'ai.
Ma'ai.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Shemayan.
Shemayan.
Wa'aratazah.
Aratazah.
Ayatan.
Ayatan.
Lamawat.
Lamawat.
Regalka.
Regalka.
Ayanawam.
Ayanawam.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Hanala'at.
Na'at.
Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Wala'at.
Wala'at.
Yayushan.
Yayushan.
Shawamar. Yasharala.
Yasharala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tazalka.
Tazal.
Al yeah.
Al yeah.
Yamyinka.
Yamyinka.
Yawamah.
Yawamah.
Hashamat.
Hashamat.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Nikayaka.
Nikayaka.
Vayarak.
Vayarak.
Balayallah.
Vayalah.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamarka.
Yashamarka.
Bakarad.
Karad.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Apnapaska.
Apnapaska.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Tazaatka.
Tazaatka.
Wabuatka.
Wabuatka.
Mayata.
Mayata.
La'ai.
La'ai.
Our love.
Our love.
Psalms 121 in the English. I will lift up my eyes unto the hill.
I will lift up my eyes unto the hill.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from the Lord.
My help cometh from the Lord,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee,
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel,
he that keepeth Israel
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
Nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil.
The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
The Lord shall preserve thy going out.
The Lord shall preserve thy going out
And thy coming in.
and thy coming in
From this time forth.
from this time forth
Even forevermore.
and even forevermore. I'm going to do Psalm 83 in the Hebrew. Alahaya.
Alahaya.
Al-Damayah.
Al-Damayah.
Lakah.
Lakah.
Al-Takarat.
Al-Takarat.
Wa al-Tashakwat.
Al-Dashakwat.
All. Kayahana.
Kayana.
Awabyaka,
Awabyaka,
Yama,
Yama,
Yawan,
Yawa,
Ra'at,
Ra'at,
Al-Amika,
Al-Amika,
Yarayamwa,
Al-Yam,
Sawada,
Sawada,
Wayatha,
Wayatha,
Ya'ai Tasawa,
Yai Tasawa,
Al Tasapawamyaka,
Yai Tasapawamyaka,
Amara,
Amar,
Yes, Slaki. Like a what?
Lakawa,
Wanna cock your dumb.
Wakakidam,
Magaya,
Magari,
Wala'a,
Wala'a,
Yazakar,
Yashakar,
Shom Yasharala,
Sham Yasharala,
I would duck,
Awada,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Nawai Tasawa,
Yai Tasawa,
Laba,
Ba,
Lakadwa,
Kad,
Ayaka,
Ayaka,
Barya,
Barya,
Yakaratwa,
Yakawat,
Alhoya,
Ahari,
Adawam,
Adawam,
Wayashamai,
Yashmai,
Alayam,
Alayam,
Mawa'aba,
Mawa'aba,
Wahagari,
Agari,
Gabal,
Gabal,
Wamawan,
Wan,
Wamalak,
Amalak,
Palashak,
Alashak,
I'm Yashabia,
Anishabi,
Tazawar,
Tata War,
Gambashawar,
Gamashu,
Shalaki, Nalawa,
Nalawa,
Imam,
Amman,
Ayawa,
Ayawa,
Zerawai,
Zerawai,
Labanya,
Labanya,
Lawat,
Lawat,
Salah,
Salah,
Aisha,
Aisha,
Laham,
Laham,
Kamadia,
Kamadi,
Kasaya,
Kasiya,
Zerai,
Sarai,
Kabayi, Saki, Kayabia,
Kayabi,
Banakal,
Banakal,
Yashawan,
Kayashwan,
Nashamadu,
Yashamadu,
Ma'ayan,
Mayan,
Da'ira,
Ira,
Hayawa,
Ayawa,
Daman,
Daman,
La'adama,
Adamu,
Sayatamu,
Shayatamu,
Nada,
Nada,
Yatmawa,
Yabawa,
Kara,
Kara,
Wakasaba,
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 Wakatazamanai,
Wakizamina,
Call Nasiakamu,
Kamnashikama,
Ashar,
Ashar,
Amar,
Mar,
Nayarasha,
Ayusha,
Nanawa,
Nalawa,
Na'awa,
Nawa,
Aliyaham,
Ayaham,
Aliyah, Saki, Alahaya,
Alahai,
Sayatamwa,
Shayatamu,
Kagalgala,
Gagala,
Kakwash,
Kwash,
Napanya,
Lapani,
Rawaka,
Babaka,
Ka'ach, Taba'ira, Ya'ira,
Ira,
Wakalahaba,
Wakala,
Talahat,
Talahat,
Harayam,
Awayam,
God,
God,
Taradapma,
Naradapma,
Basairika,
Basairika,
Babasa,
Babasa,
Wapatka,
Wapaka,
Tabahalam,
Tabahala,
Mala'ai,
Malai,
Panyaham,
Panyam,
Kwalawan,
Kalawan,
Waya,
Waya,
Bakwashwa,
Bakwash,
Shimka,
Shimka,
Yahawa,
Yahawa,
Yabashwa,
Bash,
Panayam,
Kalyam,
Kwalawan,
Kalawan,
Waya,
Waya,
Bakwashwa,
Bakwash,
Shimka,
Shimka,
Yahawa,
Yahawa,
Yabashwa,
Bash,
Waya,
Waya,
Bahawa,
Bahawa,
Ayai,
Ayai,
Waya,
Waya,
Kaparwa,
Kapar,
Waya,
Waya,
Abadwa,
Abad,
Waya,
Waya,
Ya'aiwa,
Ya'aiwa,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Atta, Shimka,
Shimka,
Yahawa,
Yahawa,
Labaka,
Labaka,
Aliwan,
Ayawan,
Kab,
Kab,
Rataza.
Ratasa,
Book of Psalms, chapter 83 in the English. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
And be not still.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
For lo, thine enemies make a tumult.
Thine enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee.
And they that hate thee.
Have lifted up the head.
Have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel.
They have taken crafty counsel.
Against thy people.
Against thy people.
And consulted against thy hidden
And
ones.
consulted against thy hidden one.
They have said.
They have said.
Come.
Come.
And let us cut them off.
And let us cut them off.
From being a nation.
From being a nation.
That the name of Israel.
That the name of Israel.
May be no more in remembrance.
May be no more in remembrance.
For they have consulted together.
For they have consulted together.
With one consent.
With one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom.
The tabernacles of Edom.
And the Ishmaelites.
And the Ishmaelites.
Of Moab.
Of Moab.
And the Hagarenes.
And the Hagarenes.
Cabal.
And
Ammon.
And
Amalek.
And Amalek.
The Philistines.
The Philistines.
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
Assur is also joined with them.
Assur is also joined with them.
They have opened the children of Lot.
They have opened the children of Lot.
Salah. Do unto them.
Do unto them.
As unto the Midianites.
As unto the Midianites.
As unto Sarah.
As to Sisera.
As to Jabin.
As to Jabin.
At the brook of Kisan.
At the brook of Kisan.
Which perished at Endor.
Which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like a red.
Make their nobles like a red.
And like Zed.
And like Zed.
Yea.
Yea.
All the princes of Zabah.
All their princes of Zabah.
And as the moon.
And as the moon.
Who said,
let us take to ourselves
the houses of God in possession.
The houses of God in possession.
Oh my power.
Oh my power.
Make them like a wheel.
Make them like a wheel.
As they stumble before the wind.
As they stumble before the wind.
As the fire burneth the wood.
As the fire burneth the wood.
And as the flame set the mountains on fire.
And as the flame set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them.
So persecute them.
With thy tempest.
With thy tempest.
And make them afraid.
And make them afraid.
With thy storm.
With thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame.
Fill their faces with shame.
That they may seek thy name.
That they may seek thy name.
Oh Yahweh.
Oh Yahweh.
Let them be confounded.
Let them be confounded.
And troubled forever.
And troubled forever.
Yea.
Yea.
Let them be put to shame.
Let them be put to shame.
And perish.
And perish.
That men may know.
That men may know.
That thou.
Whose
name alone.
Name alone.
Is Yahweh.
Is Yahweh.
Art the most high.
Art the most high.
Over all the earth.
Over all the earth. Sar means to turn. Sister, turn around. Yeshavia means to be seated.
All right.
Wrap it up for the service. Shalom Israel, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahushua Barakatah to the brothers, Yahweh Shema, Latah Ba'ashem, Yahushua to our sisters. The water, which means thank you in Hebrew for joining us once again. It's the ISUBK Chicago Sabbath service. We're going to do like we do every week. We're going to go over the scriptures from Genesis to Revelations. We're going to give you the English. We're going to give you the ancient Hebrew, the Lashon Kodash, English translation, and then a proper breakdown so you can understand the scripture. So this week we are going to be finishing up. We're going to start off where we finished last. That's going to be the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 15, starting at verse 28. So we're going to be Deuteronomy, chapter 15, starting at verse, 23. My bad. I said 28, didn't I? So yeah, Deuteronomy 15 and 23. As the brother gives the scriptures, we're going to, as I said, give you the Hebrew first. So if you have a Tanakh, follow along in your Tanakh. If you do not, get a Tanakh. So you can begin to understand the language. You begin to follow along. So Deuteronomy 15 and 23.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 15, and verse 23 in the Hebrew. Quar, the mawad, the call, al, rataza, the shapa, qua, war, come a young. Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 16, and verse 1. Shama war, kadash, ba, yaba, wa'ai, ya, par, sak, pasak, la Yahweh, Allah ron. Allah yak, kaya, bakadash, bar. It's like ba, ya, hawa to the ya, ak, Yahweh, Allah yak, mama to Zarium, la ya. Laha, verse 2, was a ba ka pasak la Yahweh Allah yak to the un wa ba quar bama pa wum quam ashar ba it's like yabaquar Yahweh lashakan sha mawat sham verse 3 la the call ila Yahweh ka mataza shaba ai Yum a yum. The call. Ow. It's like I love your what? But to the what? La come. I na ya ka ya baka pa baka za run. Ya to the ma rataza. Matazarian. Lama on. Like lama I na. The car. The womb. To the thun. Oh yeah, thun. Oh, to the oh to the thought. Rataza. Matazarian. Call. Ya ma ya. Ka ya rock. Oh. Ka ya ya. Verse 4. Wa la yawa lock. Sha sha'ar. Call. Gaba lock. Shaba ith. Yummy yum. Wala yalla ya yan. Mock. Month. Haba shar. Ashar. The to the the to buck. The zabak. But I but by rock. I was like, but yeah, wom. Has a I was like, hara ash one. Harashawan. Laba bar. Oh, laba quar. Verse 5. La the call. Laza bak. Haba sak. Oh. Ha sak. Ka. I was like, aka. Sha'ai. Rock. Ashar. Yahweh. Allah yak. Nathan. Lock. Verse 6. Verse 6. Kaya. Ow. Hama quar wum. Ashar. Yaba rock. It's like rubber, yeah, rock. Yahweh. Allah yak. Lasa Khan. Shamawa. Sham. Lasa Bak. Ashar. I was like, Sha. I was like, Haba. Hapa. Sak. But I. Ra. Kaba wa'a. Hasha mash. Mawa I. Taza Mutazarian.
All right, let's get the English.
There's a book of Deuteronomy, chapter 15,
23.
and verse 23 in the English. Only thou shalt not eat the blood thereof. Thou shalt pour it upon the ground as water.
So what that's talking about, like it said, you know what I'm saying? If you look a couple verses above, it's saying what you should eat before the Lord and what you shouldn't. If you have an animal that has a blemish, you know what I mean? It's lame, blind, it's sick, have any type of blemish in it, you're not supposed to eat that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm saying thou shalt, you eat it within the gates. You know what I'm saying? And then you take the blood of it and you pour it on the ground. You know what I mean? So you can't sacrifice animals that have blemishes. You know what I'm saying? You don't sacrifice that to the Lord. When you sacrifice something to the Lord, it's supposed to be without blemish. Right. It's supposed to be your best. You know what I mean? And back then we sacrificed for a lot of different things, but the main thing that we would sacrifice was for sin. So sacrificing your best is designed to, and of course we abused it. You know what I mean? Sacrificing your best is designed to keep you from sin.
Right.
We're agricultural people. You know what I'm saying? So we try to raise animals perfectly, without blemish, without sickness, without illness. You know, go ahead.
Kind of concern. An example of that is with Cain and Abel. How Cain, I believe Abel sacrificed one of his best. What did he have?
He had fruits and
I think that was Cain that had.
But then Abel had flocks.
Flock. Yeah, he had like sacrificed his best, his fattest flock, his youngest, most strongest one, and then Cain came back and gave the Lord some vegetables stuff to sacrifice.
Right.
And the Lord, of course, in that story, he came and said which one he actually honored when the fact that Abel gave his best, whatever it was, a goat, a lamb, whatever it was. But that was just an example of what you were just saying.
Right. So that's so with this one, it's talking about the first of your sheep. You know what I'm saying? Year by year, you eat it in a place where the Lord shall choose in thy house, thou and thy household. So like how we just came from, we did Fire Weekend. You know what I'm saying? We do Passover. We have our feast days and stuff like that. That's the type of stuff you bring that good meat to. You know what I'm saying? Then it says, you know what I'm saying, the ones that have blemish, any blemish, thou don't sacrifice it unto the Lord. You'll eat it within thy gate. Eat that at home. Yes, ma'am.
Can you define blemish? No blemish.
Yeah, like something that's been injured, lame or limping. It may have been born with a slight birth defect. I'm not talking about something that's all twisted and mangled, you know what I mean? But it might have a slight defect to it. Like you can have a lamb over here, it's perfect, it's wool, it's flawless, it's fat, it's healthy. Then you might have a lamb over here that may have a spot or two where the fur don't quite, that's a blemish. It may have some type of dark marking on it that's not natural to that breed of lamb. So you got all these in the same breed of lamb and cows, and then this one has a mark on it that's abnormal for its kind. Like we got spotted cows, but then we have cows that are completely brown. You know what I'm saying? So you got a breed of cow that's completely brown, and then you got one that's born with a black spot on it. It's one little black spot, but that's a blemish.
Definition.
Go ahead.
Definition of blemish: a small mark, flaw, or defect that spoils the appearance of something.
Right. So any blemish that you see on your cattle, on your fruits, you bake the bread, and you know what I mean? Anything with a blemish, you don't want to sacrifice that to the Lord. That you eat at home. Keep that in your house. You and the stranger amongst you, the brothers and sisters sojourning from different lands and stuff like that, that's for you. Your best goes to the Lord. You know what I mean? And we eat our best anyway. We sacrifice, the priests get it, and then the holy days we eat it. It's a big feast. Everybody, our enemies will have you think that we just throwing stuff on the fire and burn it. That's what they do. You know what I'm saying? We don't just burn, we have a burnt offering. The burnt offering, that gets burnt to ash. That's that. But all these other the wave offering, the peace offering, the sin, that stuff gets cooked and we eat it. The priests eat it. You know what I'm saying? We're not just wasting, you know what I'm saying, resources and livestock. Now, our oppressors being a literal monster, thinking everything is, they think snakes talk. They think, you know, they think dragons gonna fly in the sky, and you know what I'm saying? They think all this literal stuff out the Bible. They really will tell you, man, just throw them in fire and walk away. It's gone. That's not how it works. So with this, it's saying, you know what I'm saying, the ones with blemish, you know what I'm saying, you can eat it, your people can eat it, you know, people that your visitors can eat it, but we don't eat the blood of it. Make sure you drain the blood to properly sacrifice an animal. You cut the throat, drain the blood completely out of it. Then it said you pour, you know what I'm saying, the blood on the ground like it's water. You know what I mean? Keep going.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 16 and verse 1. Observe the month of Abib and keep the Passover unto the Lord thy God. For in the month of Abib, the Lord thy God brought thee forth out of Egypt by night.
So we observe the Passover. The Passover is, for lack of a better word, the beginning of our new year. You know what I mean? So the month of Abib here in America is the first month that, you know, Abib, we've been celebrating Passover in April. You know, I'm not saying April is the month of Abib. I don't want nobody to get simple, you know what I mean? But Abib is the first month.
Right.
So wherever the first month aligns, because we go by, you know, we look by the phases of the moon. We go by lunar calendar. So wherever the first month aligns, that's the month of Abib. Whenever we have Passover, we're in the month of Abib. Okay, Abib. We've had Passover in May, late May, late April, early April. You know what I'm saying? But America just says these are the months, these are the days. They're set every year, regardless. No, it's phases of the moon. The seasons are different. You know what I'm saying? We got to go by the natural order of things. So we can't say April is Abib or May is Abib. No, whenever we have the Passover, according to the scriptures, it said, observe the month of Abib. That's the month of Abib. All right, keep going.
Verse 2. Thou shalt therefore sacrifice the Passover unto the Lord thy God of the flock and the herd, in the place which the Lord shall choose to place his name there.
So wherever the Lord chooses to place his name there, which we know in, you know, ancient times was Jerusalem.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody would come to Jerusalem for Passover. You know what I mean? Now, hey, this last year was Texas. You know what I'm saying? Wherever we have the Passover at, the Lord decided to place his name there. Because we're in captivity. We don't really have, and we got schools all over the country, all over the world. We don't have Passover in the same place. But that sacrifice, as you see, every year we had a slaughter of the lambs. You know what I'm saying? Where we go and we actually slaughter the lambs, the livestock for the Passover. Because so we have the Passover lamb, which is required for us to eat. So when they're saying, you know what I'm saying, this the sacrifice for the Passover, we sacrifice these animals in the name of the Lord so that we can eat them. Also, part of the sacrifice is you giving up your time. You know what I'm saying? Traveling across country, traveling wherever you got to go, spending whatever you have to spend, doing whatever it is you have to do, whether you can afford it or not, to get to the Passover. You can get there, find a way to get there. Maybe the school can help you, a brother or sister can help you. Once you get there, you'll have a place to stay. You're not going to go hungry. You're not going to sleep in your car or sleep on the streets.
Right.
But sacrifice that time and give the Lord his just due. I mean, keep going.
Verse 3. Thou shalt eat no leavened bread with it. 7 days shalt thou eat unleavened bread therewith, even the bread of affliction. For thou camest forth out of the land of Egypt in haste, and that thou mayest remember the day when thou camest forth out of the land of Egypt, all the days of thy life.
So this is right after Passover. We have Passover, then the very next day, Feast of Unleavened Bread. Passover rolls right over into the Feast of Unleavened Bread. You know what I mean? And so 7 days, no leaven. Cannot eat anything. Everything has to be unleavened. You know what I'm saying? So no leavening agents are allowed to go into your body in anything that you eat. You know what I mean? That's so we can remember, as I said, all the days of our life when the Lord led us up out of Egypt. Because when we came up out of Egypt, our sisters baked bread, but they didn't have time to wait for the bread to rise. So they didn't use the leavening agents, you know what I'm saying? The baking powder, baking soda. Baking soda, baking powder is nothing new. That's ancient. You know what I mean? They didn't have time to do that. But they put together the dough, they kneaded the dough, they put it together, you know what I'm saying? And they made flatbread. They made unleavened bread. We had to go. You know what I mean? We were hurrying up to get up out of there. Because as you see, eventually after we left, Pharaoh and his army came for us. Now imagine if we were sitting there waiting for the goddamn bread to rise. You know what I mean? We would have been unalived in Egypt. We would have never made it out of Egypt. Pharaoh would have changed his mind. He just saw we took whatever we took. They'd have got mad like they did. Everything that happened when we left would have happened while we were there waiting on bread to rise. It was time to go. The Lord said, pack up and leave. So that's why we have the tradition of unleavened bread. So for 7 days, no leaven. Keep going.
Go, verse 4. And there shall be no leavened bread seen with thee, and there okay, in all thy coast 7 days.
So in all thy coast, that means from north, south, east, west, in every household. During the Feast of Unleavened Bread, you are to take all leavening agents out of your house. All the bread, all the leavened bread, the baking, the baking soda or the baking powder. You know what I'm saying? Anything with yeast in it, anything that has leaven in it. Your cereal, yeah. Majority of these cereals have leaven in it, so your cereal got to come out. Your bread got to come out of there. You'll be surprised how many things have leaven in it. You know what I mean? You can put it, if you got a garage, you can put it in your garage. You can put it in your car, in the trunk of your car. You know what I mean? The stuff that won't perish. You know what I mean? For them 7 days, shalom. After the 7 days is over, you're good to go. Keep going.
Neither shall there anything of the flesh which thou sacrifices the first day at even remain all night until the morning.
So the first day at even, it said none of that. So that lamb that we eat on the first day of unleavened bread, unleavened bread, we eat the lamb with the leavened bread. You're not supposed to save that meat. You can't take that home. That has to be eaten right then and there on that day. And if you can't finish it on that day, shalom. Keep going.
Verse 5. Thou mayest not sacrifice the Passover within any of thy gates, which the Lord thy God giveth thee.
So basically, don't be trying to have Passover. You know what I mean? If you can. I mean, it's strict. We're in captivity. So it's extenuating circumstances. Some brothers and sisters can't get off their slave. So they'll watch the Passover live and they'll eat lamb at home. You know what I mean? But they're not in the crib holding a whole Passover ceremony in the crib. You know what I mean? If you got the spirit on you, like, hey, sweetheart, hey, son, hey, daughter, hey, wife, we're gonna have Passover at home this year. I'm gonna go get some candles. I'm gonna go buy some lamb, and I'm gonna do the ceremony. You know what I'm saying? At home. Don't do that. Try to make it to the damn Passover.
Right.
And if we in captivity, if you can't make it to the Passover, you can cook you some lamb and all that stuff. Your wife can make the unleavened bread, or you can make the unleavened bread. Most High in Christ. The bitter herb, Most High in Christ. Do all of that. But don't be trying to hold a whole Passover ceremony in your crib. If you can't make it because you literally absolutely could not make it, watch it live online. At least spiritually be there with your brothers and sisters. You know what I mean? Because we're supposed to come together for Passover from wherever we're scattered. Wherever we are, when we get back in our land, wherever you are in the land, we all going to come together in New Jerusalem. You get what I'm saying? For the Passover. It's going to be packed. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, Raj.
I want to say, so Houston was lit. I can only imagine full blown. We in rulership kingdom, and you got everybody at one spot.
In one spot. It's gonna be glorious. Nothing but niggas, fixers, savages, as far as the eye can see. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a glorious sight. But right now, just don't be trying to do it at home.
Right.
I mean, it's a way to do everything that keeps you in the spirit. You don't want to have a separate spirit from your brothers and sisters. You don't want to have some separate private ceremony in your crib. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
Verse 6. But at the place which the Lord thy God shall choose to place his name in, there thou shalt sacrifice the Passover at even, at the going down of the sun, at the season that thou camest forth out of Egypt.
Okay, that's pretty self-explanatory right there. All right.
7. Logic. Priest.
Oh, no.
Present thy registry.
Anashwan, Ban Yashakar, Ban Yasharala.
Anashwan, Ban Yashakar, Ban Yasharala.
Yahal Bashim Yahal Shah Brakatah.
Yahal Bashim Yahal Shah Brakatah. Yeshavia, you seated? Try. Verse 7. 16, 7. No, I should read it.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 16, and verse 7 in the Hebrew. Abashalah, Hakalah, Bamakorum, Ashar, Yabakar, Yahweh, Alahayak, Bawa, Wapanya, Babakor, Wahalakah, Laha, Halayak, verse 8. Shashah, Yamayum, Ta'akal, Matazawat, Wabiyawam, Asha, Mayaya, Itazarah, Laraha, Laya, Hawa, Layahawa, Salat, Layahawa, Allahayak, La'ah, La'asha, Mala'aka, verse 9. Shaba'aya, Thasapar, Lak, Mahakal, Karamash, Bakwa, Bakuma, Bakal, Lasapar, Shabaiah, Shabaiwa, verse 10. Wa'ai Shayak, Kag, Shabaiwa, La Yahweh, Alahayak, Masa, Nadabak, Yadak, Ashar, Kathan, Ashar, Yabaraka, Yabar, Ka, Yahweh, Aliyah, Hayak, Hayad. Verse 10, so like verse 11. Washa Maka, Lapanya, Yahweh, Alahayak, Atha, Wabanak, Wabatak, Wa'ai Badak, Bathak, Wahalaya, Ashar, Asha'irayak, Wahagar, Wahayakwan, Waha'al Manah, Ashar, Bakwar Dak, no, select Bakwara Bak, Bakwar Bamakwaram, Ashar, Yabakar, Yahweh, Alahayak, Ashakan, Shamawa, Sham, verse 12. Karat, Kaya, Ibad, Kayayat, Bomatazariah, Washamara, Wa'aishayah, Hakakarium, that's not the words. Hakakium. Ha'Allah. Verse 13. Ka. Hasakak. The Aisha. Lak. Shaba'ai. Yamayum. Sapak. Magaranak. Kwabak. How to get the English?
I know.
16 and 7.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 16, verse 7. If there be
16.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, verse 16, chapter 16, verse 7. And thou shalt roast and eat it in the place which the Lord thy God shall choose. And thou shalt turn in the morning and go unto thy tents.
So y'all, basically, you're gonna feast all night, and in the morning, gonna go home. You're gonna go in your tent. Keep going.
Verse 8. 6 days thou shalt eat unleavened bread, and on the 7th day shall be a solemn assembly to the Lord thy God. Thou shalt do no work therein.
So 7 days, you're gonna eat unleavened bread. And on the 7th day, you're together on the first day of unleavened bread. So we together on Passover, we go home, we come back, feast of unleavened bread, we party all night. go to your tent in the morning. And then on the 7th day, the last day of unleavened bread, we come back together to kind of close out the feast of unleavened bread. It's a solemn assembly. So we meet on the first day and we meet on the 7th day and come together for the to finish out the feast of unleavened bread. Keep going. And we're not supposed to do any work on that 7th day. Right. It's a Sabbath. You know what I'm saying? We come together, we don't do no work. Now, we are in captivity. We're under oppression. If you have to work on that day, work. You don't work for yourself. If you can't close your business down, if you don't have any sick or vacation days to take, then go ahead to go to your slavery, because we assemble at sundown. Go to your slavery that day, and then at night, come to the school. If you have to work at night, it's a lot. Can't take off, you can't take off. It is what it is. The Lord will understand. But if you can take off, you got to take off. All right. Go ahead.
We do offer the
Religious exemption letters.
Exemption letters as well.
Yep.
If you want to take that measure, you know what I'm saying, and do that. If you really want to serve the Lord and do it, we do offer those sheets to give to a slavery or school or anything of that nature. So you can serve the Lord in spirit and zeal.
Right. So the water for mentioning that, right. So we do have, because we are, because of our belief, they cannot discriminate. We're not a religion, but they would consider us a religion. So we have take advantage of the advantages we have. So if you, like you said, if you have school, if you're in college, if you're in school or whatever, high school, if you're working a job, we have a religious exemption letter. Go ahead.
Is this for every Sabbath?
It can be. I mean, because so if you have a slavery, you work every Saturday, but you want to attend Sabbath service, you can give them a religious exemption letter. They have to honor that, and they cannot penalize you for that. If they let you go, well, we can't keep you because, you're an Israelite and your Sabbath day is on Saturday, but we need you here on Saturday. Well, I need to serve my Lord. They wouldn't do that to a Christian on Sunday. They wouldn't do that to a Muslim during Ramadan or whatever days that they get together.
Right.
They wouldn't do it to the Jewish man. So they cannot do that to us. And if they do, that is religious discrimination. That is a lawsuit. And by the laws of their land, they would have to pay for that. You know what I mean? So they have to honor that religious exemption letter. That's what we got it for. So brothers and sisters that want to, it can be for a feast day. It can be, like you said, on Saturdays for Sabbath days. It can be for Passover. It can be for whatever holy, whatever Sabbath days that we have, whatever holy convocations that we have, whatever separate gatherings we have, you can use that for that. Okay? Keep going.
Verse 9. 7 weeks shalt thou number unto thee. Begin to number the 7 weeks from such time as thou beginnest to put the sickle to the corn.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 10. And thou shalt keep the feast of weeks.
That's the feast of first fruits. The feast of weeks. As it said, it's 7 weeks. It's a nice long feast. You imagine being in the kingdom. We always talk about this one. You know what I'm saying? In the kingdom, 7 weeks, feasting, being with your brothers and sisters, not having to do any work. A 7-week feast, the Feast of Weeks. Keep going.
Kan out of one count.
Verse 10, unto the Lord.
Kan one count. Unto the Lord thy God with a tribute of a free will offering of thine hand, which thou shalt give unto the Lord thy God, according as the Lord thy God hath blessed thee.
Now keep in mind, this is the Feast of Weeks, Feast of First Fruits. This is around the time that your first, when you're harvesting, your animals are giving birth to the calf, because springtime is when everything starts to come back to life. So you get into the new animals are being born, the calves are being born, and the babes are being born. Your trees are starting to produce, those fruits that have slept all winter. Now they're starting to produce them them very first apples and oranges and corn and turnips and all of the stuff that we eat, it started to produce that. That's good, healthy, nourishing fruit. And you take that first fruit and you sacrifice that to the Lord. You know what I mean? Because he's going to bless you the rest of the year. You know what I mean? Keep going.
Count out of one count, verse 11. And thou shalt rejoice before the Lord thy God, thou and thy son and thy daughter and thy manservant and thy maidservant and the Levite that is within thy gates, and the stranger and the fatherless and the widow that are among you, in the place which the Lord thy God hath chosen to place his name there.
So basically everybody in your city, everybody in your household, everybody in your city. That's why it just is you, your mother, your father, your son, your wife, your daughter, your servants, the Levites, that's the priests, you know what I'm saying? The strangers, that's your relative from out of town, your homeboy from high school that live in Cleveland, but now he visiting you and he just happened to be at your crib during the feast day. Everybody is going to celebrate. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, because the place that the Lord put his name, wherever we are, you know what I mean? Jerusalem is the place where the Lord put his name, but he put his name on Israel. You know what I'm saying? And in each of our lands, that's a place that the Lord named. Judah has their city. Ephraim has their place. Levi has their place. Benjamin has their place. Wherever you at, you know what I'm saying? Everybody there, everybody, no exceptions, have to celebrate. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
Count out of one count. Verse 12. And thou shalt remember that thou wast a bondman in Egypt, and thou shalt observe and do these statutes.
So yeah, and during that time, all of these feasts that we have is to remember a victory. Right. Is to remember something the Lord did for us. Passover, unleavened bread, first fruits, these days, so we can remember that we were slaves in Egypt. That's right. The harshest slavery in history outside of America. Right. We served servitude and slavery every nation except for a couple. But we have been slaves in our history at some point in time, whether it was 5 years, 20 years, 100 years, 400 years, we have been enslaved by damn near everybody on the planet, except for a couple people. So we ought to remember, Egypt was the worst one. You know what I'm saying? And we ought to remember what the Lord did to get us up out of Egypt. Right. You know what I'm saying? Just like in the future, we're going to remember what the Lord did. Like it said in the scripture, they'll no longer say the Lord that led us, I'm paraphrasing, that led us up out of Egypt. We'll be talking about the Lord that led us out of the land of the north. Mm-hmm. Now, how can a 2,000-year-old book know that? No, we would be in the land of the north, enslaved like we were in Egypt. And that this place would be like Egypt and Egypt and Sodom and Gomorrah and Babylon and Greece and Rome all rolled into one. How could anyone 2,000 years ago know that? North America, because the Bible is real. Right. The Lord is real. The prophets and the prophecies are real. And if you are Black, Hispanic, or Native American, you are really an Israelite. Go ahead.
Okay, sir. Maybe what you're saying is extra heavy. I just wanted to say too, I love reading the books of Deuteronomy and all the law, simply because today they try to just make it seem like this is for everybody. Right. But when you're reading this, it's clear as day that the Lord is specifically talking to a group of people in a place that they were at. You know what I'm saying? But now they try to make it seem like all of this don't matter. It's about everybody. Right. You know what I'm saying? But when you go back, that's why it's so special to go back to our history. You know what I'm saying? And be able to read who is this really for. Damn right. Damn right. All right, go ahead and finish.
Verse 13. Thou shalt observe the Feast of Tabernacles 7 days. After that, thou hast gathered in thy corn and thy wine.
So that was the Feast of Tabernacles, set another 7-day feast. You know what I'm saying? Well, listen, Israel, we feast and we celebrate. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
We get together and it's even like every year at Passover, it's hard to leave Passover.
Right.
It's hard to leave your brothers and sisters and go spraying out and back amongst the country and go back to this oppression and this stress and this worry and this pain and this suffering that we're going through. But thankfully, the Lord gave us little sanctuaries inside of every city that we're at.
That's right.
We can always come to this school and be with our brothers and be with our sisters and get some relief from this torment that these devils are putting us through.
Right.
We don't have to have a fictional hell with fire and brimstone and demons ripping you apart and torture you and devils with pitchforks. We got enough hell on this earth, and we got a big enough goddamn devil over us right now that tortures us every day. We don't need no imaginary set. We go outside every day and look in the face of monsters. You know what I'm saying? All right, on that, next piece.
Module. Anti-registry.
Natazaya Bamak, Banyashakar, Banyasharala.
Natazaya Bamak, Banyashakar, Banyasharala.
How about Shem Yahushua Brakathum?
How about Shem Yahushua Brakathum? Sabbath, you seated? Right. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 16 and verse 14 in the Hebrew. Bear with me, I got these contacts. Getting used to reading with these contacts in. Okay. What's a macaque? Bakagak. Atha. Wabanak. Wabatak. Wabadak. Washatak. Wahala waya. Saka wahala ya. Wahagat. Wahagard. Waha Yatawan. Waha Al-Yamanah. Ashar. Basha'ai Rayak. Verse 15. Shaba'ai Yamayam. Dakar La Yahweh. Al-Hayak. Bamakuam. Ashar. Yabatar. Yahweh. Kaya. Yabarakak. Yahweh. Allah Ahaliyak. Bakal. Tabawat Sakit. Tabawatak. Wabakal. Sha'ai Sakit. Ba'aisha. Yadayak. Yaha Yaya. Ah. Shamak. Verse 16. Shalashash Sakit. Shalawash. Pa'ayam. Pa'aymayam. Bashana. Yara'ah. Call. Zakar Warak. Ah. Panya. Yahweh. Allah Alayak. Bamakuam. Ashar. Bakar. Bakad. Hamatazawat. Wabakad. Hasabaya. Hasabawat. Wabakad, Masakawa, Wala, Wara'a, Banya, Yahweh, La Yaquam, verse 17. Ayash, Kamathana, Sakit, Kamathana, Yadawa, Banaraka, Yahweh, Al-Hayak, Ashar, Nathan, Lak, verse 18. Shanathium, Washatarium, Tathan, Lak, Bakal, Sha'irayak, Shar, Yahweh, Ahayak, Nathan, Lak, Lasabatayak, Washapathwa, Ad, Ha'aim, Mashapat, Tazadak, verse 19. La'ah, Tasa, Mashapat, that's Saki, Mashapat, La'ah, Takayar, Panayam, Wala'ah, Takwak, Saki, Takwak, Shakad, Kaya, Hashakad, Yaiwar, Ayanya, Kakamyam, Waya Salak, Debaria, Tazadayaquam, Tazayak, Tazadak Yaquam, verse 20. Tazadak, Tariyak, Sakit, Radak, Lama'ai, Takayash, Wayurashaf, Harataza, Ashar, Yahweh, Alayak, Nathan, Lak. How many is that? That's 7. Let's get to English.
15.
14.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 16, verse 14. And thou shalt rejoice in thy feast, thou and thy son, and thy daughter, and thy manservant, and thy maidservant, and the Levite, the stranger, and the fatherless, and the widow, and that are within thy gates.
Keep going.
Verse 15. 7 days shalt thou keep a solemn feast unto the Lord thy God in the place which the Lord shall choose. Because the Lord thy God shall bless thee in all thine increase, and in all the works of thine hands. Therefore thou shalt surely rejoice.
So this is one of the things. Don't worry about your job. Don't worry about your finances. Don't worry about, the Lord is going to increase you and bless you in all things. So it's about trusting in the Most High. You know what I'm saying? You can't worry about, man, if I take this day off, they're going to fire. Oh, I can't worry. I got these bills to pay. I can't go to the feast day. I can't go to Passover. I can't go to Sabbath service. I can't. The Lord can't help you. You got to have faith in the Lord, because he gives you your increase. When you hit that lottery, the Lord did it. You got that job, the Lord gave it to you. You know what I'm saying? You were struggling and things were going bad, and then all of a sudden everything lined up and the paycheck came, the back pay came, you got overtime over here, you got vacation days. Oh, damn, they gave me an extra $500 on the paycheck. I ain't gonna say nothing. And they never find out about it. The Lord did that for you.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? You have to trust in the Most High to give you he's going to increase you in all your works and all your dwellings, but you have to live by the law, statutes, commandments. Follow what the Lord said. Dedicate yourself, your heart, your mind, your soul to the Lord, and he will be there for you. He's not going to let you fall. You know what I'm saying? And that's what this is telling us. The Lord gives us our increase in all the works of thine hands. Whatever you put your hands to, the Lord's going to. So the best thing to put your hands to is raising up your nation, because the Lord will take care of everything else. All right, let's get it.
Kawakah. Verse 16, 3 times in a year shall all thy males appear before the Lord thy God in the place which he shall choose, in the feast of unleavened bread, and in the feast of weeks, and in the feast of tabernacles, and they shall not appear before the Lord empty. Verse 17, every man shall give as he is able, according to the blessings of the Lord thy God, which he hath given thee.
So, at the Feast of Unleavened Bread, the Feast of Weeks, the Feast of Tabernacles, you're supposed to present your increase to them. Of course, we're in slavery right now. We're still in captivity. We don't really do that. The increase we present to the Lord is get new brothers and sisters in here. You know what I'm saying? We help the school. When the feast days come, we put money together for these feast days. We dig in our pockets and we make sure the feast days happen. We make sure the Passover happens. We make sure everything happens. Dedicate your time, and your funds to this school, to raising this truth up and spreading this truth. That's how you show the Lord your increase. And then every feast day, what do we get up and do? At the end of the ceremony, what do all the men in the room get up and do? Anybody? Go ahead. Salute the scrolls. Salute the scrolls. We present ourselves in front of the Lord and we salute the scrolls. You get what I'm saying? So we have our ways of keeping our traditions. We have our ways of keeping the things, because we don't salute the scroll after every Sabbath service, but every feast day, Passover, every feast day, all the men get up and present themselves in front of the Lord and we salute them scrolls. You get what I'm saying? And pay our homage to the Lord so he can look at us individually, directly, and see our increase. Every brother that we reach, every sister that we reach, that's our increase. So we got to keep increasing. We got to keep bringing brothers into the school, keep bringing sisters into the school. So every feast day, every Passover, the Lord can see our increase. Understand? Let's get it.
Verse 17, every man shall give as he is able. Shalakia. Verse 18.
Well, that one is back in the days, every man would give what he could. You got it breaks it down in Leviticus what it is that you give. If a man could only give a turtle dove, then that man gives a turtle dove. You know, if a man can only give a pigeon, that man gives a pigeon. But if a man can give a lamb without blemish, a cow, you know what I'm saying, a calf without blemish, if he can do these higher ranking things because he has higher ranking pockets, then that's what he gives. But that poor man, if that poor man can only give a couple loaves of bread, fresh bread, and that's his best, then that's what he gives to the Lord. And don't judge him on his sacrifice, because the Lord can take your high-minded behind from having that lamb and having that turtle dove and having that calf to having a loaf of bread to sacrifice. And it'd be a struggle for you to have that damn loaf of bread to sacrifice. Understand? Keep going.
According to the blessings of the Lord thy God, which he hath given thee. Verse 18, judges and officers.
Who?
Judges and officers.
And what?
And officers.
So they try to, right here, here's the scripture right here. Judges and officers. They try to talk about the UPK and our ranking system, but it's in the Bible. It's another part where it says he'll make you captains. Captains of hundreds and thousands and 1,000s and 10,000s. We obey the structure in it just because these other Israelite groups don't get it. Because the Spirit of the Lord is not with them. He'll make us judges and officers. Now, he wasn't talking about police officers. You know what I'm saying? So what type of officers do you think he's talking about in this scripture? Officers over 50, 500s, 1,000s, 5,000s, 10,000s. You get what I'm saying? Brothers that are responsible for the well-being of Israel. Brothers in the armies of Israel that protect the households and protect the men, women, and children and protect the city and our people, and that faithfully follow after the Lord. That's why I said judges and officers. And that's what we are. We're priests and prophets of the Lord, but we are judges and we are officers here in this UPK. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
Come.
Judges and officers.
Verse 18. Judges and officers shalt thou make thee in all thy gates, which the Lord thy God giveth thee throughout thy tribes, and they shall judge the people with just judgments.
Now look, the judges and the officers will judge the people, not just the judges. Judges and officers will judge the people with just judgment. That's what we're supposed to do. So that cuts Christianity right there. Right. Thou shalt not judge, but they never finish the scripture. You know, God, only God can judge me. That's not in the scriptures. That's Tupac. Tupac said that's the song. Only God can judge me. Yeah. Only God can judge. Ain't nobody judge me. Only God can judge me. That's from the book of Tupac. That's not in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's get it right. All men are created equal. All men are created equal. That's not in the Bible. That's the American Constitution that when it was written, your Black, Hispanic, and Native American ass were not considered men. So it's not meant for you. So let's stop the nonsense. The Bible says what it says. We are to judge each other justly. Thou shalt not judge, lest ye are judged by the same measure in which ye have judged. I can't come up to a Nashwan and say, brother, you need to stop smoking cigarettes. It's bad for you, You get what I'm saying? I can't stumble over to, brother, you got a drinking. You got a drinking problem. I think you need to stop getting drunk. And every week I'm doing the same thing. I'm drinking with you, right, getting just as drunk as you. Every bottle you sip on, I'm sipping on. Every cup you sipping from, I'm sipping a similar cup. We drink together all the time, but I want to come and tell you, you're an alcoholic. I'm smoking crack, trying to tell a brother he needs to get off heroin. I'm smoking weed, trying to tell a brother that he needs to stop doing anything. All right. So the same judgment that you judge, I'm out here whoring women, trying to tell a brother, you need to slow down on these women. No, brother, get yourself right. Then you can come to your brothers and get them right. That's the part Christianity don't understand. And that's the part, just judgment, righteous judgment. And as judges, as priests and officers in the UPK, we are supposed to judge every situation and everyone with righteous judgment. That's our duty. Keep going.
Come. Verse 19. Thou shalt not wrest judgment. Thou shalt not respect persons, neither take a gift, for a gift doth blind the eyes of the wise and pervert the words of the righteous.
So I say, don't wrest judgment. Don't wrestle the judgment way out. You know what I'm saying? Don't pervert your judgment. Oh man, he rich. I'm gonna let that politician slide. Right. I'm gonna let Epstein Island go on for 70 years. I'm gonna let Elon Musk, Donald Trump, Jay-Z, Kanye West, Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B, P. Diddy, Sexy Red. I'm gonna let all them slide. Beyonce, she a queen. I'm gonna let all these disgusting people mislead our people, don't give a damn about our people, and give them and have a direct hand in destroying our people. I'm gonna let judgment slide on them because they rich. I'm casting judgment, and they say, "Hey man, if you don't mind, here go $10,000. Can you let that be? Here go 100,000. Take that video down about me. It's starting to get some stink. You bringing out. You done found out too much about me. You calling out too much of my sins. I'm gonna give you $100,000 to take that video down because it's going viral and I need it to stop. But then the brother on the corner, the crackhead, look at this nigga right here. It's the problem with our people. It's Israelite groups out here that do that. They'll march at the basketball stadium for Kyrie Irving, but they won't give a homeless brother on the street a bottle of water. I've seen it happen. Go ahead.
What they do, they say we can't feed them home. That's what they say. We can't go what quote unquote scripture. They said no, we can't feed them.
Yeah, it's a scripture in the Bible. I can't remember, but it's about not giving the unjust anything. You get what I'm saying? But they're taking it out of context. Yeah, our brothers and sisters that are homeless have sinned to some degree. They're out there smoking crack, they on drugs, they got all types of problems, they got all types of demons on them. But maybe you giving that brother, you out here call yourself on the corner, preaching or teaching the word of God. And he comes up and asks for a bottle of water and he's dying of thirst. Maybe you giving that brother a bottle of water can trigger something in his spirit. And he'll be out there every week watching you. And you'll notice that every time he's out there, he's getting cleaner and cleaner and cleaner because the demons are coming off of you because you showed him some goddamn mercy and some brotherhood. So don't rest judgment. Don't, like I said, a gift turn the blind eye of the wise and pervert the words of the righteous. That's why you can't trust Christian pastors.
Right.
Because that drug dealer on the corner come in and drop 5 G's in the collection plate. He's a good brother. His mother worry about him. Don't you judge that brother. The Lord is with him. All he needs is a chance, brothers and sisters. And then the nigga go out and sell all the crack to the community and got bodies hidden in abandoned houses all over the goddamn city. But because he didn't drop 5, 10 G's in the building fund. He's a good brother that just went wrong. He's his mother's boy. Well, so was that young brother he gunned down last week. So that young sister who he assaulted, she's her mother's daughter. The one he gamed up, got high, got drunk, did what he wanted to do to her, tossed her to the side and told the whole block she's a hoe. That's somebody's daughter. So don't rest your judgment. You judge the wicked, the sinful, the evil on equal planes. It don't matter if they rich or poor. You judge Jay-Z like you judge a crackhead. He may be worse than a crackhead because the crackhead's destroying himself. That nigga's destroying our people. Understand? Keep going.
If I may, sir,
go ahead.
Real quick, just to piggyback on your point real quick. It's so heavy that we find this in the book of Deuteronomy too, because the Lord wouldn't put it in here if these other nations wasn't doing it.
Exactly.
It was to show us, like, look, this is what you need to avoid doing. You know what I'm saying? And then being in America, we embrace the other culture, and we supposed to be embracing our culture.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So
damn right. And embracing their culture and wanting to be like them is what got us in this situation in the first place. We're trying to be like them. Jay-Z is not trying to be like Abba Bivens.
Right.
He's not trying to be like Commanding General Yohana. Hell, he's not even trying to be a Malcolm X or a Martin Luther King. He's trying to be a Harvey Weinstein.
Right.
He's trying to be a Rockefeller or a Rothschild. Why do you think he named his label Rockefeller Records? You get what I'm saying? He's trying to be Gotti, Capone, Lucky Luciano. He's trying to be everything except a nigga from the Marcy Projects. He go.
Come on. Verse 20. That which is altogether just shalt thou follow, that thou mayest live and inherit the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee.
So that which is just is the thing that we should follow because, and what is just? The law, statutes, and commandments.
Right.
And we follow the law, statutes, and commandments so that we may live. And that the Lord will bless us in the land that he give us. Now we have to come back in this day and age to who we are, follow these laws, statutes, and commandments so the Lord can put us back into our land. And we have to be just in everything that we do, especially in judgment. All right, well, we're gonna just keep going to the next one. All the priests have been up, so we go to the next 7.
21.
No, we stopped at 20.
Oh, come.
Yeah, so we're gonna pick up on verse 21. Ash, if you could.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 16 and verse 21 in the Hebrew. La'ah, kasad, ta'at, lak, asherah, call, itazah, atazal, mazabak, Yahweh, Alahayak, Ashar, the Aisha, Lak, verse 22. Wala'ah, Wakayum, Lak, Matazabah, Ashar, Shana'ah, Yahweh, Alahayak, verse 23. Salaki. Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 17 and verse 1. La'ah, Azabak, La Yahweh, Alahayak, Shawar, Washa, Ashar, Yahweh, Awa, Mawam, Kal, Debar, Rai, Ayah, Abba, Yahweh, Alahayak, Hawa'ah, verse 2. Kaya, Yamatazah, Bakorobak, Ba'akad, Sha'ir Rayak, Ashar, Yahweh, Aliyak, Batan, Lak, Ayash, Awa, Asha, Ashar, Ya'isha, Ak, Harai, Ba'ayana, Ba'ayanaya, Yahweh, Alahayak, La'aibar, Ba'atawa, Ba'yakwa, verse 3. Wayalak, Wayabak, Wayabah, Alahayam, Akaryam, Wayashat, Salaki, Wayashat, Takam, Takawa, Laham, Walashamash, Awa, Layarak, Awa, Bakal, Tazabah, Hashamayam, Ashar, La'ah, Tazawatya, verse 4. Wahagad, Lak, Washamayai, what the shop, Hiyasa, Wahana, Hamak, Nakawan, Hadabar, Aishata, Hatawa Aiba, Haza'a, Washamara'al, Verse 5. Wahawataza. Ayash. Hahawa. Awa. Asha. Hahawa. Ashar. Aishawa. Hadabar. Hara. Hadha. All. Sha'irak. Hashayash. Awa. Ha'asha. What's the palak? Wasak. Lathum. Ba'ab. Slaki. Banayum. Wama. Tawa.
Get the English.
Come. It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 16, verse 21. Thou shalt not plant thee a grove of any trees near unto the altar of the Lord thy God, which thou shalt make thee.
So don't plant no trees near the altar of the Lord. Keep going.
Verse 22. Neither shalt thou set thee up any image which the Lord thy God hateth.
So no images the Lord hates. So you know the Lord hates idols. The Lord has given specifics what we are not to do. We are not to set up anything that people will end up worshiping. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the Lord hates, there's no image of. Do not set up an image. That would be a very ill-advised thing to do. And that also cuts that God is all love. This scripture right here says, don't set up anything that the Lord hates. So it talks so many times in the Bible, get me right. You know what I'm saying? It talks so many times in the Bible about things that the Lord hates, but the Christians want to tell you that God is all love.
Right.
Well, if you so focus on him being all love, you're going to end up being something that he hates. You need to know what the creator of all things hates so you don't do that thing. You don't become that thing. I mean, I think that's just wise. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is a great and terrible power. I don't want the great and terrible power hating me. Right. I'm a man with a target. I'm a marked man. It'd be best not to be around me. Go ahead, Ash.
Like it, sir, if I could, it wouldn't even make sense. Most people think God is protecting them. And how can God protect you if he don't hate something? You would have to hate what he protecting you from. So it's like illogical to think that God doesn't hate something and love something.
And then you have to remember, God is a master tactician. You know what I'm saying? He is the ultimate artist, the ultimate tactician. He got some protection around him. Right. Yeah, the Lord will build you up, just like he did Egypt. Egypt felt very well protected, didn't it? America has felt protected for 200, 300, 400 years, hasn't it? Until it's not. Right. We'll be protected to the day that we stop breathing. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I have not had a cop barely look my way since I've been in the truth. We go into neighborhoods with drug dealers and killers, and they show us respect and love. And we in Chicago rocking the shield of David, which everybody thinks is a 6-point star. So we look like the ultimate GD gang. But we go wherever we want to. Rock the shields on our clothes, on our chest. You know what I'm saying? And we get respect. And nobody bothers us. That's right. Because we are really protected. Now, if you're a Latin King or a GD or a Vice Lord or a Blackstone or SD or all the other games that we got, I don't suggest you try to do what the UPK do. Right. Only way you should try to do that is if you come into the UPK and let that other nonsense go. Because you can go on for a very long time. Cracker named Johnny Cash. I like Johnny Cash. I like a little country scared down there. First. But he got a song. He said, you can run on for a long time. Sooner or later, God's going to cut you down. And that's the truth. The people out here, God protected me. Okay. Until he's built in you what he needs to build in you. He's put you in the place where he needs to put you in so you can be an example to other people. And your end will not be nice. You know what I mean? Keep going.
Okay. Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 17, verse 1. Thou shalt not sacrifice unto the Lord thy God any bullock or sheep wherein is blemish or any evil favoredness. For that is an abomination unto the Lord thy God.
Now he's reinforcing what was at the beginning of this class. You know what I'm saying? Nothing with any blemish in it. You know what I'm saying? No bullock, no sheep of any blemish or evil favoredness. You know what I'm saying? Nothing goes, no, it's an abomination to the Lord. You are not, your sacrifice is supposed to be without blemish, pure as can be, in your very best. Keep going.
Verse 2.
Evil favoredness would be an example of what we was talking about earlier, what Cain did.
Come.
You know what I'm saying? It's good enough. It's not my best. It's good enough right here. I'm trying to get over. You get what I'm saying? Look up the definition, Ross, of evil favoredness, what it means in the Bible. Keep going, though. Keep going.
Come. Verse 2. If there be found among you within any of thy gates, which the Lord thy God giveth thee, man or woman, that hath wrought wickedness in the sight of the Lord thy God, in transgressing his covenant, verse 3, and hath gone and served other gods, and worshipped them, either the sun or the moon, or any of the host of heaven, which I have not commanded.
Now look, either the sun or the moon. I can give you an example right now of people that are worshiping the moon to a certain degree. When you go to that big old mosque over on Stony Island, what's on top of that mosque? A star and the moon and a star. The nation, the symbol of the nation of Islam. They worship that. You know what I'm saying? Islam worships the stars and the moon. You know what I'm saying? Christianity worships the sun. When you see that picture of white Jesus, what's behind his head?
Halo.
Sun.
I mean the sun.
The sun or halo, but the sun. What day do they go to church to worship?
Sunday.
On Sunday. The Lord knew these things before they ever came into the earth. Because there's nothing new. People worship the sun gods and moon gods and water gods and everything you can imagine. People have worshipped on this planet, down to the insects. People have worshipped everything and had some big philosophy about how it was a mighty thing, and it probably talked and had divine powers. And you know, so you go over to India, they worship cows. Cows, they don't even eat cow.
Egyptians worship the beetles.
Egyptians worship beetles and dogs and cats and alligators. You know what I mean? Some cultures, they worship rats, everything. You know what I mean? Keep going. Did you find a definition?
Okay.
What's the meaning, Raj?
Evil favoredness is a term that describes a condition or appearance that is unpleasant, unattractive, or marked by moral or spiritual corruption.
So that's what it says. Evil, no evil favoredness. The Lord does not want anything that is lame, crippled, deformed, or that's been abused. You know what I'm saying? That's that last part of that. Say you got some cattle. You get mad. You mad at your wife, or you're mad at a priest, or you're mad at something. You go and beat on your cow and whoop the hell out of it. Now it's got marks and lashes because you done took your unjust anger out on an innocent animal. Evil favoredness. You can't sacrifice that unto the Lord. You get what I'm saying? It has to be perfect. Keep going.
Verse 4. And it be told thee, and thou hast heard of it, and inquired diligently, and behold, it be true, and the thing certain, that such abomination is wrought in Israel.
Unfortunately, you know what I'm saying? that type of abomination, worshiping all these different gods, it's in Israel. To this day, it's in Israel. You know what I'm saying? Getting Starbucks, not getting the priest next to you one, that's in Israel. But no, so seriously though, but those types of things, that's what has always gotten us in trouble with the Lord. And it to this day, it's all good. We're gonna talk about that after certain now. But these are the things that we got to purge up out of us. You know what I'm saying? Any worship of anything but the Most High is wrong. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's keeping us in captivity. People worship people. They worship celebrity. They worship drugs. You're reaching in that bag like you finna give me one. But you know what I mean? Those are the things that we got to get right. You know what I mean? Come into this truth. Learn who you are. Learn who the Lord is. Follow the law, statutes, and commandments like your life depends on it. Because guess what? It does. You know what I'm saying? Keep going. Was that it? All right. We're going to get these last 7 out. Then we're going to wrap up the service. Make sure I'm on track. Oh, yeah. We're a little behind. Go ahead. All right, so we have verse 6. This is Deuteronomy. Oh, go ahead.
Come. It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 17, verse 5. Then shalt thou bring forth that man or that woman which have committed that wicked thing unto thy gates, even that man or that woman, and shalt stone them with stones till they die.
And that's the penalty. That's the penalty. You out here worshiping other gods, you got to go. You out here being an abomination to the Lord, you got to go. You breaking the law, statutes, and commandments. That's what Christians get mixed up today. We are under grace. The law is not done away with. The punishment that comes with the law by the hands of the priests is done away with. By all rights and reasons, I'm sure everybody in this room has done something that if we were alive then, if the Lord didn't have grace, we would all have been in the early grave somewhere. Living here in America, our whole life has been filled with sin. We would have been taken out in front of the gates, in front of all of Israel, and stoned to death. That's not my words. That's what the Bible says. You know what I'm saying? All right, so we're going to keep going. It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 17, and verse 6 in the Hebrew. Al, Payah, Shanyam, Adayam, Awa, Shadashah, Adayam, Wayama, Hama, La'ah, Yawama, Al, Payah, I, Akkad, verse 7. Yad, Hayam, Tahayam, Bawa, Barashana, Lahamayatwa, Wayad, Call, Ha'ai, it's like it. Ba'a, Karana, Waba'ara, Harad, Makarabah, verse 8, Kaya, Yapala, Mamak, Debar, Lamashapa, Bayan, Dam, Ladam, Bayam, Dayan, Ladayan, Wabayan, it's like it, Nagat, La Nagat, Dabarya, Rayaba, Pasha'ai, Rayak, what's like it, Wakama, Wa'ai Layak, all, Hamak, Hamakawam, Ashar, Yabakar, Yahweh, Allah, it's like Allah Hayak, Bond, verse 9. Hakahana, Hakahanayam, Halawayam, Wa'al, Hashapat, Ashar, Yahaya, Bayamyam, Haham, what's like it? Wada Rashad, Waha Gayadawa, Lak, Debar, Hamashapat, verse 10. It's like it. Aishtayat, Al, Paya, Adabar, Ashar, Yagayadwa, Lak, Man, Hamakawam, Hahawa, Ashar, Yabakar, Yahweh, Washamarath, La'ai Shawat, Kakal, Ashar, Yawara, Yawa Ra Yawak, verse 11, Al, Paya, Hata Yawak, Hata Hath Wara, Ashar, Yawa Ra Yak, Yawa Ra Wak, Wa'al, Hamashapat, Ashar, Yaha Marawa, Lak, the Aisha, La'a, Tasawar, Man, Hadabar, Ashar, Yagayadwa, Lak, Yamayan, Yashamal, verse 12. Wahayash, Ashar, Ya'isha, Bazar, Bazadawan, Labalakya, Shemai, Al, Habahan, Haimai, Lasharat, Sham, Yahweh, Alahayak, Awa, Al, Hashapat, Wama, Ha'ayash, Hahawa, Waba'ira, Harai, Mayashara, Mayasharala. Let's get the English.
Kamakan. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 17, verse 6. At the mouth of two witnesses or three witnesses shall he that is worthy of death be put to death.
So we just can't grab somebody up and go out and, hey, everybody stone them, they messed up. No, you got to have two or three witnesses. So, but at the mouth of two or three just righteous witnesses, that's it. You know what I'm saying? And we live by that to this school in the day. In the mouth of two or three witnesses, everything is established out. If I saw it, you saw it, we heard the same thing. How can a brother be, you know what I'm saying? How can a brother deny it or a sister deny it? Brother, we heard you say that. Brother, we saw you do that. Sis, we heard you say that. Sis, we saw you do that. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
Okay. But at the mouth of one witness, he shall not be put to death. Verse 7.
And because one person can be mistaken. You know what I'm saying? We all thought we saw something, but we seeing it wrong. It's out of context. We all thought we heard somebody say something, Like, did you hear the brother just say that? No, that's not what he said. I heard that. You know what I'm saying? So one witness, no, you know what I mean? That's to make it just. That's to make it fair, because anybody can come up and accidentally false accuse somebody or something. Somebody else had witnessed this transgression, heard this transgression. You know what I'm saying? And that's not to say brothers and sisters are dishonorable, but it's just to keep everything even and above board. You know what I'm saying? Because the scriptures say, prove all things. Keep going.
Verse 7. The hands of the witnesses shall be first upon him to put him to death, and afterward the hands of all the people. So thou shalt put the evil away from among you.
So the person that the witnesses, they the ones that cast the first stone. You get what I'm saying? That's why Christ hit the scribes and the Pharisees when they brought that the sister in front of them, talking about she's a whore, she did, all right, well, look, y'all saw it, right? Y'all called her in the act. So whichever one, he who's without sin, cast the first stone. Y'all the witnesses. They wanted Christ to pick up the stone. You get what I'm saying? They wanted Christ to be, oh, y'all caught it? Nah. But you see right here, the law says, the rule says, who's going to be the one to cast the stones first? The witnesses. That's why they tried to trip. That's how they tried to trip Christ up. Oh, she needs to be stoned. We called her. She was in there getting it on. You know what I mean? And she done it with several men. All right, well, shoot, whichever one is y'all without sin, y'all saw this happening. Go ahead, get it cracking, stone her. It's like, oh no. You know what I'm saying? And old girl, she admitted she had seven husbands. She was, excuse my language, she was a whore. You get what I'm saying? She was hopping from bed to bed. You know what I mean? Christ said, man, look, get your life right. Don't sin no more. Stop doing that. You get what I'm saying? He showed her mercy. He showed her some grace. But they were coming up trying to trip Christ up. But Christ knew the law. They were supposed to be the ones. Now, if they would have said, oh, she's a sinner, we caught her, they'd have started throwing her. If Christ would have picked up a stone and finished her off, shalom. She paid the price for being a whore. But if he'd have picked up that first stone and he'd have been the one that hit her, he'd have broke the law and they'd have had it. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
If I may, sir, what's also heavy about this, it's holding the witness accountable.
Yep.
So not only, say you did bear false witness. Not only are you bearing false witness, but you're about to commit murder too.
He's gonna get you. Yep. Yep.
You can't just run and say something and then get up out of there.
Yeah.
Nah, you're gonna have to throw that first stone.
Yeah, that's why you have to be sure before you accuse men of things. You know what I'm saying? You have to be sure. If you see a brother committing a transgression, if you hear an errant word, if you hear a brother talking about somebody badly, you have to be sure of the things that you hear before you go report that to somebody. And the proper thing to do, if you're not sure about something, a brother's behavior or something that he said or did, what's the best thing to do? There you go. Go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say take counsel.
Now, before you take them to counsel, though, go to that brother. Hey, how could you? You know what I'm saying? I thought I heard you say, I just want to make sure. Or such and such told me that you said this. Or such, you know what I mean? Come to a brother. Well, I heard you say this. What did you mean by that? Were you saying it this way? Or how did you mean it? Because you may have misconstrued something a brother said, then you'll go and ruin a, like we don't stone each other, but you'll go and ruin a man's reputation over your misunderstanding, or a sister's reputation over your misunderstanding. Make sure that you got it right before you start going and telling high ranking men and trying to take them to counsel and put them in front of, you know what I'm saying? You will ruin a good brother's reputation, and that could run a brother out the truth. And when that brother goes out into this world and he loses his life, that blood is on your hands. Understand? All right, keep going.
God, verse 8. If there arise a matter too hard for thee in judgment, between blood and blood, between plea and plea, and between stroke and stroke, being matters of controversy within thy gates, then shalt thou arise and get thee up into the place which the Lord thy God shall choose.
Keep going.
Verse 9, and thou shalt come unto the priests, the Levites, and unto the judge that shall be in those days, and inquire, and they shall show thee the sentence of judgment.
If it comes up, if you see a matter that's you can't quite judge it right, you get what I'm saying? You can't find the answer, the resolution to, whether you see a brother do something, you question the brother, and then he I don't know about that answer. You know what I'm saying? Like, here you are, okay. And then you go and think about like, oh, that just didn't sound right. You know, that explanation was off. You get what I'm saying? Or you see it and you know it, then if you can't judge it properly, then you take it up. You get what I'm saying? Because you don't want to judge something improperly. So that's why I said, if it's too hard for you to judge, you get what I'm saying? If it's something that's above you, you can't quite get it, then you take it to the men above you. Then you take it to the captains and the generals, you know what I'm saying? And let them who have righteous discernment, let them hear the matter. Then they'll listen to what you say. They'll listen to the other brother's story. They'll ask certain questions, and then they'll get to the bottom of the matter because the truth always comes out. You get what I'm saying? Go ahead.
There's a precept in the New Testament about this we read. Like how I say,
This is a breakdown to kind of go to thy brother. You know what I'm saying? He alone, and if he hear you, y'all can come to a resolution. You're good, but if you can't, then you take it to council.
Right, and then if the council is not,
then it goes before the nation.
This one I'm asking, is this a precept to that?
I'll ask if this is a precept, but to me, this is along the same line. It's about dishing out righteous judgment. You know what I mean? Also, what says, judge not lest you be made the same, the same judgment which you have given. Right. So it's a couple things that this could go into. I would have to ask because I don't want to say it's a precept and it not be, but this could possibly be a precept to that. You know what I mean? Because this is the situation where you don't want to falsely accuse somebody and get it wrong. Mm-hmm. So that's what I said. With this matter, it's like you go to the brother, make sure you're right. If it's one witness, now if it's 2 or 3 witnesses, shalom. You get what I'm saying? It's going to be proven because what are the chances? Now, don't get it wrong. That's why it says 2 or 3, because remember, 2 false witnesses came against Christ. You know what I mean? But you get 2 or 3 people saying the same thing, more than likely that situation is true. You get what I'm saying? So, but if it's just one witness, make sure before you accuse somebody. You know what I'm saying? Before you take that, so you put judgment on a brother. You know what I mean? Because back then, judgment was death. You know what I'm saying? So before, like the Father Yob said, you out here bearing false witness, you falsely judging somebody, you the one that got to throw that first stone. Now you have committed murder. You know what I'm saying? Thou shalt not kill. Well, you done killed that brother unjustly because of jealousy, because of envy, because of hatred, whatever you have in your heart. So that's why brotherhood and going to here alone, discussing, having conversations, make sure that you're not tripping. You know what I'm saying? Before you pass that judgment on somebody or before you send them up to be to the council. You know what I mean? Keep going.
God. Verse 10. And thou shalt do according to the sentence which they of that place which the Lord shall choose shall show thee, and thou shalt observe to do according to all that they inform thee. Verse 11. According to the sentence of the law which they shall teach thee, and according to the judgment which they shall tell thee, thou shalt do. Thou shalt not decline from the sentence which they shall show thee, to the right hand nor to the left.
So once you take it up to the elders, you know what I'm saying, to the priests and the judges, they're going to teach you. They're going to show you, what's right. They're going to tell you the sentence. They're going to teach you the law. They'll look at the law. They'll teach you the law. They'll go over it, and then whatever they tell you, that's what it is. Whatever the judgment is, that's what it is. Don't go against the judgment now. You brought this brother up. If they say the brother is innocent, you got it wrong, and that's not what it is, that brother can go. You let that brother go, and you let that matter go. But if they say, hey, you're right, that brother, that sister is guilty, they got to stone them. And when they take them out in the public, you got to throw that first stone. You get what I'm saying? So whatever the judgment is, don't try to dip to the right, dip to the left. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to go around it in any type of way. Follow the counsel. Follow the judgment. Follow the order. They're going to go through the law, teach you the law. They're going to show you the judge. They're going to tell you what the judgment is, and then you got to carry it through, whatever it is. I mean, yeah, keep going.
Come. Verse 12. And the man that will do presumptuously and will not hearken unto the priest that standeth to minister there before the Lord thy God, or unto the judge, even that man shall die. And thou shalt put away the evil of Israel.
So somebody that acts presumptuously, we don't know what acting presumptuously. Don't presume. Don't, you know what I mean? I'm going to stone. You going to stone them unjustly? Shalom. Guess what? You going to die. They give you the judgment and you don't want to carry it out? Shalom. What you bring them up in front of us for anyway then?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Why you got to go. You know what I'm saying? You gotta hearken onto the priest. You gotta follow what the Lord has said in order. If you don't, you're sinning. And if you, with the wages of sin is death. That's why we gotta be careful when you judging somebody. You gotta be just. You gotta be sure. You get what I'm saying? And then whatever the judgment may be, you gotta be willing to carry it out. Or else, what the hell did you bring the brother up in front of the whole council? Right. You know what I'm saying? What was all this for? For nothing? Were you just trying to scare the brother and they gone too far? Like, it makes you look bad. You know what I'm saying? All right, and with that, Mazum means to stand, just up. No, just us.
Sharala.
Mazum means to stand. Panakadam, turn and face the east. We're going to do the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanaw, Shabbat Shemayim, Badat, Hayah, Simka, Yahweh, Malakwaka, Taba'ah, Batazaka, Hayah, Aisha, Baharatazah, Kawa, Hayah, Bashamayim, Nathan Lanau, Lakam, Ta, Yawan, Wasalak Lanau, Abawat now. Kasalaki now. Kabawadi now. Wala'at. Tabaya now. Side one.
Body side one.
A ball.
A ball.
I was shy now.
I was shy now.
My young.
My young.
It's like a ride.
Right.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Laka.
Laka.
Hamalakwa.
Hamalakwa.
Waha'ala.
Waha'ala.
Watapara.
Watapara.
Awayamna. Aman.
Aman.
Lord's Prayer in the English. Our Father,
Our Father,
which art in heaven,
which art in heaven,
hallowed be thy name.
hallowed be thy name.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done.
Thy will be done
in earth.
In earth.
As it is in heaven.
As it is in heaven.
Give us this day.
Give us this day.
Our daily bread.
Our daily bread.
And forgive us our debt.
And forgive us our debt.
We forgive our debtors.
As we forgive our debtors.
And lead us not into temptation.
And lead us not into temptation.
But deliver us from evil.
But deliver us from evil.
For thine is the kingdom.
For thine is the kingdom.
And the power.
And the power.
And the glory.
And the glory.
Forever.
Forever.
So be.
So be.
We're going to do the Hakak, the power, in the Hebrew, Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba'ashem.
Ba'ashem.
Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Shai.
Baba Kashah.
Baba Kashah.
Thunder now.
Thunder now.
Hakak.
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 Larapa'ah.
Larapa'ah.
Call Makalah.
Call Makalah.
Wakal Madawa.
Call Madawa.
Hakak.
Hakak.
Latahar.
Latahar.
Amatazarai.
Amatazarai.
Hakak.
Hakak.
Lahaki.
Lahaki.
Hamati. Hakak.
Hakak.
Al-Rakawa.
Al-Rakawa.
Hatama'ala.
Hatama'ala.
Garshan.
Garshan.
Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
The water Aman.
The water Aman.
English. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Please give us the power.
Please give us the power.
The power to heal.
The power to heal.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of sickness.
And all manner of disease.
And all manner of disease.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to raise the dead.
The power to raise the dead.
The power against unclean spirits.
The power against unclean spirits.
To cast them out.
To cast them out.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it.
The prayer to bless Israel in the Hebrew, Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba'ashem.
Ba'ashem.
Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Shai.
Rak Lanawa.
Barak Lanawa.
Wa Yasharah.
Wa Yasharah.
Wahabaya.
Wahabaya.
Sapari.
Sapari.
Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
The water
The
Aman.
water Aman.
Blood of verse Israel in English. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Bless us.
Bless us.
And Israel.
And Israel.
And the school.
And the school.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it.
Psalms 121 in the Hebrew, Ashta'a.
Ashta'a.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Ahahari.
Ahahari.
Ma'ayan.
Ma'ayan.
Yaba'a.
Yaba'a.
Izari.
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 Ma'ai.
Ma'ai.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Shamayam.
Shamayam.
Wa'arataza.
Wa'arataza.
Ayatan.
Ayatan.
Lamawat.
Lamawat.
Regalka.
Magalka.
Al-Yanawam.
Al-Yanawam.
Samara.
Shamara.
Hanala'a.
Hanala'a.
Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Wala'at.
Wala'at.
Yashan.
Yashan.
Shawamar.
Shamamar.
Yasharala.
Yasharala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamar.
Shamar.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tazal.
Tazal.
Oh yeah. Yamdinka.
Yamdinka.
Yawamam.
Yamamam.
Hashama.
Hashama.
La'at.
La'at.
Yakayaka.
Yakayaka.
Wayarak.
Wayarak.
Balayallah.
Alayallah.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Makal Rat.
Makal.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Up the Pash.
Up the Pash.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Tazaatka.
Tazaatka.
Wawaatka.
Waba'aki.
Mayata.
Mayata.
Wa'ai.
Wa'ai.
Our love.
Our love.
Psalms 121 in the English. I will lift up my eyes unto the hill.
I will lift up my eyes unto the hill.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from the Lord.
My help cometh from the Lord.
Which made heaven and earth.
Which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee.
He that keepeth thee.
Will not slumber.
Will not slumber.
Behold.
Behold.
He that keepeth Israel.
He that keepeth Israel.
Shall neither nor sleep.
Shall neither slumber nor sleep.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
Nor the moon by night.
Nor the moon by night.
The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil.
The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
The Lord shall preserve thy going out.
The Lord shall preserve thy going out.
And thy coming in.
And thy coming in.
From this time forth.
From this time forth.
Even forevermore.
And even forevermore.
Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayam.
Alahayam.
Al-Damayah.
Al-Damayah.
Lakah.
Lakah.
Al-Tasharat.
Al-Tasharat.
Wa'al. Shaquat. Kayahana. Awabika. Yahama. Yawan. Ra'at. Adamika. Yarayamwa. Sawada. Wayatha. Your eye tells the what? Al tells the woman. Amara. Like a what? Wanna cock your dumb. Wala that's a car. Shum Yasharella. I would duck. Kaya. No, why tells the what? Laba. Yakadwa. Barya. Yakarata. Ahoya. Alawam. Wa Yashamai. Alayam. Mawa'aba. Wahagari. Wa'amalak. Palasha. I'm Yashabi. Taz of war. God martial war. Nalawa. Amam. Garawat. Labani. Lawat. Salah. Aisha. Laham. Gamadiya. Kasaya. Sara'ah. Kabayan. Banakal. Koyashawan. Nashamadwa. Ba'ayan. The Ira. Ayawa. Daman. Adama. Sayatamwa. Nadab. Yapawa. Kaira. Wakasabah. Wakatazalmanat. Paul Nasiakamwa. Ashar. Amaru. Nairashah. Yanawa. Na'awa. Alahayam. Sayatamwa. The Kwash, the Panya, Rawaka, Ka'at, Taba'ira, Ya'ira, Wakalahaba, Talahat, Hariyam, Khan, Taradatma, Basa'ira, Wabasa, Wapatka, Tabahalam, Mahala'at, Panyaham, Kwalawan, Waya, Bakwashu, Shimka, Yahaw, Yabash, Waya, Behold, Adiai, Waya, Kapal, Waya, Abad, Waya, Da'iwa, Kaya, Atha, Shimka, Yahaw, Labatka, Ayawan,
Haratazah. Psalm 83 in the English. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
And be not still.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
For lo, thine enemies make a tumult.
Thine enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee.
And they that hate thee.
Have lifted up the head.
Have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel.
They have taken crafty counsel.
Against thy people.
Against thy people.
And consulted.
And consulted.
Against thy hidden one.
Against thy hidden one.
They have said.
They have said.
Come. And let us cut them off.
And let us cut them off.
From being a nation.
From being a nation.
That the name of Israel.
That the name of Israel.
May be no more remembered.
May be no more remembered.
For lo. For they have consulted together.
For they have consulted together.
With one consent.
With one consent.
They are confederate against.
They are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom.
The tabernacles of Edom.
And the Ishmaelites.
And the Ishmaelites.
Moab.
Of Moab.
And the Hagarenes.
And the Hagarenes.
Gabal.
And
Ammon.
And Ammon.
Amalek.
And Amalek.
Philistines. With the inhabitants of Tyre.
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
Assur is also joined with them.
Assur is also joined with them.
Hoping the children of Lot.
They have opened the children of Lot.
To love.
Do
unto them.
Do unto them.
And unto the Midianites.
And unto the Midianites.
And to Sisera.
And to Sisera.
And to Jabez.
And to Jabez.
And the brook of Kishon.
And the brook of Kishon.
Which perished at Endor.
Which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They have became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like a red.
Make their nobles like a red.
And like Zeb.
And like Zeb.
Yea. All the princes of Zabah.
All the princes of Zabah.
And of Zamunah.
And of Zamunah.
Who said.
Let
us take to ourselves.
Let us take to ourselves.
The houses of God in possession.
The houses of God in possession.
Oh my power.
Oh my power.
Make them like a wheel.
Make them like a wheel.
As the stumble before the wind.
As the stumble before the wind.
As the fire burneth the wood.
As the fire burneth the wood.
And as the flames set the mountains on fire.
As the flames set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them.
So persecute them.
With thy thy tempest, and make them afraid, with thy storm, fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name, O Yahweh, let them be confounded, and troubled forever, yea, let them be put to shame, and perish, that men may know, that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high, over all the earth.
Sarge needs to turn. Sister, I'm sorry, needs to be seated. Men of Israel, Major Sabbath, Major Barak.
Yahweh, send your Sabbath.
Got the Matah, turn to face the sister. Our sister, this is stand. Lock y'all almost forgot. Men of Israel, Major Sabbath, Major Barak.
Yahweh, Jamal,
Sister, hands like this. And repeat after me. Yahweh, Shamar, Al, Atha, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. What you just said in Hebrew was, may the Lord watch over you and protect you in the name of Christ. Yazmatah, Sabbath service dismissed.